Hey everybody, come on in, come on in. I know I'm a little bit late. I know I'm a little bit late. And I'm so late that I will only be able to do one review tonight, even though I had planned to do two reviews tonight. But don't worry, don't fret. We aren't going to be too behind on the reviews. I still got to do Greenleaf, which we're about to do tonight. Then Queen Sugar, and then the Black Inks came on tonight. And basketball wise, that's like four reviews. We gonna manage it. We gonna manage it. We are going to manage it. But I hope everybody is going to be. Hold on one second. I got family in town. So they're texting me right now like, is you coming or not? I'm like, y'all, I got a review. I got a review. If I don't do at least one of my reviews tonight, then I'm going to be really behind. But the reason why I'm behind is, if y'all saw me earlier, I was at a football game. And I had told my one of my little cousins that I would be there for his football game today because I couldn't make it to his first game. And, you know, as I told y'all before, my sons are out of high school now. No more sports for them. And I'm a sports fan. I like football and basketball. And so I told my little cousins and nephews, send me y'all schedules. You know, if y'all playing football, basketball, whatever, send me y'all schedules. And auntie will be there, or cousin will be there, you know, to support you guys as much as possible between jobs and YouTube and, you know, life. But so, yeah, I definitely love supporting the children, even if they're not mine. So, anywho, with that being said, are y'all ready for this Greenleaf review? I have been waiting for this season to start, and I really think the first episode, you know, really kicked off, you know, really good. I'm glad about that. It was some shocking moments and some wow moments, but anywho, if y'all ready, we about to start this review. Make sure y'all come in and like the video, press the like button. Make sure you share the video out if you like, no pressure. But I am gonna pressure you to push that like button. It's free, okay? It's free. Hit the like button. If you are not already subscribed to me, make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that you can receive notifications every single time I go live. Now, in honor of season 4 kicking off a Greenleaf, which we have been waiting for forever, I'm gonna need my Christian singers in the church to come to the pulpit, because we're gonna start this off right. I'm gonna need my altos, I'm gonna need my sopranos, I'm gonna need my tenors, I'm gonna need my bass, I'm gonna need everybody to get on this platform and stand in the choir stands, because we're going to start this off right in our best Shirley Caesar voice. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Here we go. Satan, we're gonna take your kingdom down. Oh yeah. Satan, we're gonna take your kingdom down. You've been building your kingdom all over this land, but that's alright, Satan. Satan, we're gonna take your kingdom down. One more time, church. One more time, church. Satan, we're gonna take your kingdom down. Oh, yeah. Satan, we're gonna take your kingdom down. You've been building your kingdom all over this promised land, but that's alright, Satan. Satan, we're gonna tear your kingdom down. Hey, come on, church, come through. Sopranos and tenors and bass, altos. Y'all had my back. Y'all had my back. Thank you. You know I love that song from Shirley Caesar. And I love that that is the theme song for this TV show. I love me some Shirley ever since I was a little girl. And my mama used to play her records and her tapes when I was a little girl. But anyway, now that we got that out the way, where should we start? Where should we start? I don't know if I want to start in the end or if I want to start in the beginning, because the end was everything. I was like, what the heck? What? Okay, hold up. All these babies be just coming out of nowhere. Okay. First of all, Grace is the pastor. She is the pastor of the church now, of the church house. She is the pastor, and her daddy and her mother is not too happy about it. Jacob isn't happy about it. Nobody's happy about it. Charity isn't happy about it. Carissa isn't happy about it. I mean, Jacob and Charity wants their jobs back, at least to be, having some part in the church, in the church ministry. Of course, Charity, she led the choir for a long time. She was like the lead singer and everything. And then she kind of fell off when she started drinking. No, she started taking pills. She started popping pills. And then her child, she had kidnapped her child and almost got arrested. And Jacob, he was involved with that fraud, with the other church, with Macy. Y'all remember all that kind of stuff. So, therefore, they ain't welcome to be on the church roster or on the church payroll. So, they were kind of upset about, Grace leading the church. Her mother, Lady Mae, doesn't think she's qualified. Her father was like, I don't know if she can handle this. But I think Grace can hold her own in the pulpit. I mean, Grace done been through a lot of stuff since season 1. If some of y'all can remember way back then when she first came home and everybody was looking at her sideways, her mother wasn't, pleased about her being home. And even Carissa, you hear her this first episode, accusing her of basically being the reason why her parents is not anymore married or not married anymore. I'm like, how you gonna blame Grace on the demise of her parents' relationship, their marriage? She's not responsible for that. And they would still be pastors, he would be retired and Jacob would be pastor, and that's how she envisions it in her head. So, but anywho, again, Grace is pastor and nothing's going to change that right now. Her sister Charity, though, I don't know what. Charity is losing it. I think Charity needs some serious help. While Jacob is up there, being requested to be a life coach for that player Dante who plays with the Memphis Red Devils. He done got himself into all kind of issues and stuff, personal issues and stuff. So his mother reached out, what's her name? Doris reached out to Jacob. And you notice when she first called. And Jacob was like, okay, I'm going to ignore this call right here. He tells his wife, that's Doris. And she's like, Doris who? Why don't I know her? She still has that. She's still reeling from the fact. Remember him and Tasha, with Basie and that whole situation. If y'all remember correctly, Tasha, she had kind of fell in love with him and he didn't really feel in love with her, but there was kind of some little bitty sparks there, and they had shared a kiss, and then Basie tried to get Tasha to help set him up, and it was a mess. It was a mess. Money was going from the church, from their parents' church, and it was being, laundered out to Basie, Basie skank. Skanky pants. That's what I used to call them, skanky pants. But yeah, so with some fraud going on, and he could have been in jail, locked up, in prison, as well as his sister, their sister, Charity. She could have been locked up too, but by the grace of God that they serve, even though sometimes you can't tell that they serving anyone, but by the grace of God that they serve, they both are walking this earth free and clear. But anywho, they're not too happy with Grace. So, this season is going to be all about how Grace is going to handle the church. It looks like their sister Charity is going to be stabbing some folks in the back. Like, I can't believe she agreed to help him. To help him with, spying on her own family. Like, all the things that you have done to the family, been through with the family, and just because you want to join the choir, or should I say lead the choir, you willing to spy on your family behind their back? I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. Everybody has like their own desire for the church. Every single person is like Grace, Jacob, Charity, Lady May. Lady May, she thought she was going to be the pastor, but being that her and her husband, they had their marriage, was dissolved, and they didn't figure they were perfect enough to put on the stand on the pulpit to lead the church. So Grace was the only one, like, out of the family, like, okay, not Jacob, he was involved in fraud, not Charity, she popping pills, just popping pills, and kidnapped her baby and all kind of other stuff. So Grace, she was like literally the only one, in the family that they saw fit to lead the church. And so that's what they did. As far as though Charity, her working with this man to bring down her family, he's doing it for the purpose of him becoming the pastor. But Grace was thinking that, okay, if I do this right, and I be pastor, and hopefully they'll make me like the the main pastor, then maybe somehow she can get the church to go back to her mother, or go back to her father, because her father, he really wants to be bishop, pastor again. And Lady May as well wants to be, one of them two. She just wants one of them two to be in charge. She don't think Grace is fit. She never thought Grace was fit to do anything in the church, especially not leading the church. So we gonna see how this work out. And Charity, I can see her just continually spiraling out of control. Last season she was out of control, popping those pills. I'm like, where is her help? Where is her help? While Jacob's over here, being a life coach to the dude who plays for the Memphis Devils, the Red Devils. Who's going to be her life coach? Because she needs a life coach. She needs a mentor. She needs a therapist. She needs a counselor. The girl is going crazy. When she stood up and told Carissa that she was going to whoop her arse. Because again, everybody is throwing blame around to who's the real reason why the church, why the parents, Lady May and Bishop, why they lost the church, why, everything went downhill. They blaming it on Grace. Been blaming it on Grace for years. That is her fault because she came back into town and she stirred up all these memories and all these issues that they had, in the past. One of them being Lady May and Lionel. Remember who her daddy is? Her daddy is Lionel. They are still keeping this secret from everybody. And Grace is like, this is eating her up. Like, Mom, can I please let it out? Can I please let them know who my real father is? Although James, Bishop, her father, he's like, you know what? You've been my daughter all this time. You're always going to be my daughter, no matter what a paternity, you know how it is with some dads, you're my child. I don't care what the DNA say, you're my child. So of course he wouldn't treat her any different, but it's like nobody else knows. And if this would, get to the ears of people at church, especially Connie. I cannot stand Connie. That's why Lady May let her walk off with that tissue under her shoe. She was like, Connie. She turned around. What now? What do you want to talk about now? Lady May was like, oh, nothing. Nothing. And let her walk away with that trail of tissue stuck under her shoe. But Connie, she's been a mess, for the last few seasons. She has been a mess. But she, right now, she's working with Bob. And they're just trying to keep the church running. Nobody thinks that the church is going to be ran smoothly. Bishop thinks that people are going to start leaving the church, that the parishioners, the congregation, they're going to start leaving the church. And it's all because they're not used to the setup. Like real churches, and I won't say real churches. I won't say real churches. Let me take that back. A lot of churches, I'll just say a lot of churches, especially black churches, they don't be having like no set schedules unless it's a program. Unless it's a program. Like unless they having a special speaker or it's a Christmas or Easter or something like that. And still they be going off track and getting sidetracked and long-winded. We all know that. So when Grace was up there preaching, and Lady May was like the main one who was not, she was like dissatisfied with what she heard and saw. She was like telling Bob and them it was really kind of brief, really kind of short, really kind of, and they was like, well, that's actually better, that's what's best, and that's how they got all the churches running. They have like a chain of churches running. These two people though, Bob Bob, he's a snake. I can just see it. He's a snake, and it seems like what he is trying to do, basically, like they getting all these churches and taking over all these churches, and some of them not in the right way. And I know it's all for a money thing. It's a money thing. Like some of these pastors out here, we all know very well. They get these big old churches, these mega churches, and you see them rolling on nice rims and Cadillacs and Escalades, and looking like pimps with jewelry all on their fingers and big old mansion of a house, and you know what I'm saying? And then all the people in the church, they barely paying their bills, barely got gas to come to church, barely got food to sustain themselves to be able to have the energy to come to church. But yeah, it's like a lot of pastors are like that. I think these two, especially after what Jacob said. It was like, I'm sorry, not Jacob, but Bishop. Remember when Bishop was talking to Bob, and he came into Bishop's office and he wanted to use the charger. He wanted to charge his phone. And when Bishop walked in there, well, it's his old office. But when Bishop walked in there, he had his feet cocked up on the desk, just relaxed, chilling on his cell phone, and he hurried up and got his feet off of that desk when he saw Bishop, even though he's not the pastor anymore, even though he's not the pastor, he's not running the church anymore, he was like, okay, he had to move his feet because he was being a little bit disrespectful. But anyway, and then that was funny when he said, he talking about his legs be swollen. He got legs be swollen, so he has to elevate his legs sometime to keep the swelling down. But the bishop, when he came in there, he was telling him, he was like, you know what? I see what's going on. Basically, I got you. I see what's going on. Oh, that's my son. I see what's going on. He's like, I got you. I know exactly what's going on. When he started bringing up his friend that he said used to run a particular church, basically he was like, what happened? Like, what happened? Like, okay, first of all, my friend used to run that church. He used to run the church, down there in he was pastor of Jericho in Galveston, and he used to run that church. He's a good friend of the bishop's. Bob and Phil, the dark-skinned dude, the one who managed to convince Charity to spy on her own family members in order for him to be able to transition, hopefully, to pastor and running that church and not Grace and anybody else out the way, and then make her head of the choir again. That Phil, him and Bob, they hired some private investigators because the bishop's friend Mike, he didn't want to get rid of the church. He didn't want to release the church over to them. They tried for years to get him to hand that church over to them, but he was never interested. So Bob and Phil, they hired a PI to investigate Mike. Then they found out that he was addicted to pain pills. What had happened was he was helping, down in Hurricane Katrina, he was helping build houses, rebuild houses, the habitat houses, all that for all the Hurricane Katrina victims. And he ended up hurting his back. And due to him hurting his back, he ended up taking some pain medicine, most likely prescribed, I'm sure. But he ended up getting addicted to the pain medicines. Bob and Phil, they found out from the private investigator. Next thing you know, they have their hands on the church, and that church was part of their chain as well. Next thing you know, Mike was found dead. So Bishop is basically, in so many words, accusing them of being responsible or being the reason why Mike is dead. And I'm assuming from the way Bishop was talking about it that he probably committed suicide. That's what I'm assuming. And then he was on pills and everything. But he didn't specifically say. He didn't say, he was killed. Didn't say he was murdered. He just said he was dead. So, again, this Phil, we already see what he up to. Bob, he's a snake. Phil's a snake. And now Charity is a snake. I'm like, how you gonna agree to spy? I'm like, dang, y'all can't get no jobs anywhere else. Jacob, he wants to be AP. Charity, she wants to be over the Congress. It's that the Caesar BB. No, Cece. She's not Cece. The other whiners. Oh my god. Hold up. Because I have to get the name right. Hold on now. Let me see what her name is. What a name is. Okay. Here we go. Hold on. Let me. Dang, what is her name? Okay, y'all help me out. Let me see. Okay. Deborah Joy Winans. No. That's not her. Well, anyway, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out later because I can't think of it right now. And I don't want to say Cece because I'm not sure. But anyway, she's the one who's been doing the choir since basically Charity fell off. And she ran out of town and she skipped town. Remember, she went with that man that she was dating. And then because she couldn't continue on, in the traveling choir and, making the CDs and, becoming famous and all that, because she was no longer able to do all that because of the issues that she was having with custody of her son. She had to leave and she had to return back home. Next thing you know, he messing around with another lady who's leading the choir. So that's how she ended up losing her place in the choir, and now she wants it back. And I think that is going to be the one thing that helps get her back on track. I mean, she has a son. She's not paying no attention to her son. It's like the maid or the housekeeper is taking care of her son from what it looks like. And that's how it was last season too. It was like other people was looking after her son because she was always doped up. She was always depressed, stressed. And, popping pills, just popping them, just taking them, popping them. But yeah, so I'm like, dang, I can't believe. But you know what? It's always somebody. It's always one family member that's willing to do anything to get one level up from the other family members in the family. And this time it's going to be Charity. But, hey Shelly, hey, how you doing? Hey Candace, how you doing? I was just about to get on Grace. What do y'all think about that phone call from the inmate? The phone calls that Grace kept getting that she kept declining. And then finally Noah, he got a phone call you know, Noah, you know, she was, they used to date. They used to, you know, be high school sweethearts. You know, they used to be together. And Noah happened to answer the call, and so he called Grace. He was like, "What is this? Some inmate calling me talking about he's our son?" I was like, "I be doggone." I'll be doggone. Like, okay, in the last season, we found out Lionel was Grace's father. Now, the beginning of this season, we finding out that Grace might be a mama and Noah might be a baby daddy. Like, when did this all happen? Did I miss something, y'all? Did I miss something? I don't remember anything about any possibility that she had another child. I don't remember. Please bring it back to my remembrance. Unless this was something that happened, you know, in like a flashback or something that they talked about a long time ago. But I don't remember her having another baby. I don't remember her having another baby. We missed it, Candace. We missed it because I'm up here like, whoa, what does this mean for her pastoral career? You know, this might be the thing that Charity will find out and will take back to Phil, since he got her spying on her, so he can get, you know, main pastor or head pastor or whatever. But you said, what? Shake my head. That's a crazy storyline. Yes. I don't know if you watched Greenleaf, Shelly, but this is season 4 of Greenleaf, and we're basically reviewing the premiere of season 4. It came on last night, and I wasn't able to review it last night because I had some other reviews already lined up. But yeah, I was like, hold on, wait a minute. But yeah, that's going to be her fall. That's going to be her fall. But remember Lady May, she also wanted that position as pastor. I think this is going to keep her also from becoming pastor, because how much you want to bet that something happened, Grace got pregnant, Lady May made her give up her baby or something like that. That's where my wheels is spinning. That's where my wheels are spinning. But yeah, I think, I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Because I'm like, wait a minute. I didn't expect that. I was not ready. They told, you know, I saw the previews and it said that Grace, you know, she got, you know, some news, some shocking news, some, you know, something like that. But I did not expect that. But anywho, what about Jacob's wife, Carissa? Do y'all remember at the very beginning when this show first started, and Carissa was so meek and timid and soft-spoken, and she was like the good wife, she kept quiet. Jacob would be out there hitting all the skirts at the church, and outside the church, and she was like always overlooking things and just trying to remain the good little wife. And look at her now. I'm like, is she drunk? That girl was drunk as a skunk when she was up there at that table going off. Talking about when she was blaming it all on Grace, that she's the reason why Grace's parents, why Bishop and May is divorced, and, you know, telling her that she's the reason for the family going downhill ever since she came back. You know, the family just been going downhill. And even Lady May, who was like the main one who used to always blame Grace for everything that went wrong with the family, she even had Grace's back this time. Basically telling her, first of all, you might have a say-so in this family because you have been in this family for a minute. But Lady May, well, she checked her on that. She was like, you might have a right to say something, but you ain't gonna say it like that. not to mine. I was like, look at her turning up on the wine. I'm like, this whole family. Yes. Yes. Please put the wine up. Put the wine up because she can't handle it. She can't handle it unless she had been drinking from first thing that morning or something because she was turned. She was turned, and everything that she probably ever wanted to say in the last few seasons, she got it out that evening. Everybody was looking at her, and then Jacob, I'm like, Jacob, you ain't gonna say nothing in defense of your sister? The sister that you are begging to get you your job back at the church, you ain't gonna say nothing in defense of your sister? He just sat there like, Carissa. I'm like, come on now. Carissa is like wearing the pants in the house, y'all. Carissa is wearing the pants in the house now. She flipping through the pages looking for a place to stay because now that they down on their luck and gotta stay back with Lady Mae. Remember they were staying with Lady Mae before with his mother, and then remember they had moved out when he had took over the church. They had moved out, and now they staying back with Lady Mae again. And Carissa, she does not like that at all, but they don't got no choice right now because he ain't got no job. And I don't know what's up with her. Like, is school on break? Because remember, she used to be the principal at the school. Like, I'm trying to remember. I remember something had happened at the school, but I just can't. I can't totally remember if something had happened to the school. But I'm like, dang, is she out of her work too? Is she still the principal? Like, they have no monies. And then, of course, Lady Mae and them, they didn't have a lot of money left after last season because of all the money leaving out the church through Basie Skanks or Skanky Banky, whatever. When he was laundering money from the church into his bank accounts with the help of Tasha, the she-devil. But yeah, you said now they back there. Right, they back there and she's flipping through the pages, looking through books, home books. All mad, flipping through the pages. He come walking in. He all happy and stuff and all in a good mood. She like, I hope you found us a place to move. She's like really sarcastic and nasty now. I was like, whoa, slow up. And then he's like tiptoeing around her, like trying not to make her mad, trying not to upset her and stuff like that, looking out for her feelings. I'm like, girl, you gonna run that man away back into somebody's arms again. Shoot, I don't know if it's gonna be Doris though. I don't think it's gonna be Doris, the one that she thinks that he has something going on. She was like, don't call her back. He was like, it ain't even like that. She needs me to help her son out. She was like, don't call her back. Oh, Zora, that hot. Whoo. She need to put a fan down there. That girl gonna end up knocked up. Mark my words. Did you hear her say that she wanted to get with Dante? The dude playing for the Memphis Red Devils that her father hopefully will become the, mentor for or the life coach for. She was like, yeah, now that my daddy, he's going to be the life coach for Dante. And while he's going to be the life coach, I'm going to be his woman and he going to be my man. I'm like... And then Lady Mae gave her the house, gave her Noah's old cabin. I think that was a bad move. After all the things that she did last season, getting in trouble, getting beat up every day by that dude, running away with that dude, living with that dude, and then disrespecting her parents and all that, and then she's back at home, and then Lady Mae is like, okay, you can stay out in the cabin as long as you come to Bible study at 5 o'clock in the morning. She was like, see, that's what she didn't like when they first moved with the with the bishop and May last time. She didn't like being woke up at 4:30 in the morning for 5 a.m. Bible study. So she was like, can we make it 5:30, Grandma? And she gave in. Lady Mae gave in, and she told her that she could have a cabin. I think that's a bad idea. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, she should have checked with the parents because they told her, in the beginning, they told her they don't think it's a good idea and everything. She told Lady Mae that her parents said to ask her. She was like, "Did your parents tell me to ask? Did they tell you to ask me that?" She was like, "Yep." I have a feeling she's gonna be doing some things in that cabin that she shouldn't be doing. That girl is too hot in the tail. Too hot. Is that how they used to say it back in the day, Candace? Hot in the tail, hot in the britches. Hot in the tail, hot in the britches, something like that. But yeah, I'm like, I don't know what to think. Mm-mm-mm. But yeah, Charity, Charity is beyond pissed. She's beyond pissed and was going off at Grace, blaming her for the reason why she didn't get her job back. And I guess she feels some type of way because Jacob, he got a job there now at the church and she doesn't. But Bishop is on it. I'm hoping that Bishop will manage to hopefully get the church back. That's who I actually would like to have to see get the church back. Even though he was about to retire and everything, I don't know. I just can't see Jacob doing it. I just can't see him doing it. I just can't. I don't think Jacob is done with his worldly things like messing around and all that kind of stuff. I don't think he's quite there yet. And if Carissa keeps acting the way that she's acting, Carissa's gonna run him back out there in the streets. You said Charity kind of nuts. Charity is nutty all the way. Nutty all the way. She is crazy, and while she's up there going off on everybody and blaming everybody for her failures, her personal failures, she needs to take a closer look at herself and try being a mom. Just take a break. Just take a break and be a mom and enjoy your baby and sing on. Just sit back in the congregation. Just sing on the pew for now. You said, do you think Bishop and Lady Mae are going to remarry? I don't know. Bishop has he has a lot of making up to do. And from based off of what Lady Mae said, he gonna have to knock her smooth off her feet. She's like, I'm not like some young girl anymore. We're not like some young, dumb girl or some young, naive girl down in the South or something. She was like, I'm a grown woman. And I'm a grown woman that has everything I need. And he was like, well, what do you want? Like flowers and rings and all that kind of stuff? She was like, yes. And more. Sure, he has to, I don't know if he can do it. I don't know if he can do it. Lady Mae says she's not in love with him anymore, but you can tell that he's still in love with her. She was like, I love you, James. I love you. Of course, they got children together. They spent forever together, ran a church, ran a family, ran an enterprise together. But she says she's not in love with him anymore. I don't know if I quite believe that, though. I don't know if I quite believe that she's not in love with him anymore. I don't know. It's just by her actions. For her to not be in love with her, sometimes she gives me vibes that she possibly is still in love with him. And of course, we know James is still in love with her. The way he was looking at her when she was getting undressed. Lady Mae got it going on for her age, you know what I'm saying? Lady Mae got it on. I mean, she looks good, for her age. And, I mean, even her face, her legs, her shape, she's a little pudgy around the sides, But for her age, sure, she gonna be like, gave him another heart attack. Or was that a stroke he had last time? Yeah, I think she's in love with him too. You said, but May ain't all the way right because Grace ain't his right. And they gon', you know what? when Grace said, I mean, when Grace told her that she was tired of carrying that burden, she's tired of carrying that on her back, and she wants to release it, she wants to say it, she wants to speak out about it, and May was like, not yet, not yet, not until we get our hands back on the church. That's when we can reveal it. But no, I don't think Lady May, I don't think she would ever want her to reveal that information to everybody. Because, like I said, that could play a major part in none of them having their hands on the church. And what Phil is trying to do right now by playing Charity, and Charity right now is very naive, very gullible. So when he said, I need you to spy, I can't believe he just outright said that. I need you to spy on your family. He was just like, I need you to spy on your family. And she was like, what? What? For real? It didn't take much. As soon as she found out that she did not have her job back at the church as lead choir director, or not choir director, but lead singer in the choir, she was like, call on the phone with him real quick. I do it. Just call me Charity. I spy. I do it. So yeah, I don't know, but this is about to be a mess. I can see this being a wonderful, great season. Already, the first episode gave me life. I was like, oh, at the end, and I was like, who is this keep calling her from jail? And then, like, when she kept denying the call, I'm like, does she know who this person is in jail? Because she would just be sitting there like pondering, like, should she answer the phone? Should she not answer the phone? So I'm like, did she know that she has a child that's in jail or in prison? Did she know? Or did she have like some idea that it was somebody she wouldn't want to reunite with? I'm like, this is confusing, y'all. This is confusing. You said better yet, Kevin. You said, hold on, let me go back. You said he knew she would go and she ain't been right since Jabari. Yep. Better yet, Kevin. Yep. Kevin messed her all the way up. That's when she started, going downhill. And then when she met Jabari, she just thought Jabari was going to put her back together again, like Humpty Dumpty. He was going to put her back together again. And then he quit her. She was like, you can't quit me. He quit her because she quit the choir. He quit her, and he moved right on to the next lead singer. Sure, she could tell when she walked up into the where they was rehearsing. Remember last season when she walked in there, and she was like, "I'm back. He was like, "You back? We don't need you no more. You go on back home, be with your baby. Deal with that custody battle because we don't need you anymore." So Jabari moved along. He moved on. But I'm still tripping off of this child. I can't wait. I cannot wait till next episode. Because May is going to be like, dang, now we got another secret. What we going to do with this other secret? But I'm telling y'all, I think it's going to be something like May made her get rid of the baby or something. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. I mean, obviously the dude is older than her daughter, obviously, otherwise her daughter would have known about the pregnancy, but he's obviously older than her. So I'm like, when did she have this doggone baby? I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I don't know, but again, I thought this was a great start to the season. I was not disappointed at all about the premiere. So I can't wait till the next the next episode. So we shall get a little bit more information. You said maybe that's why she was away to have a not abortion, but you think that May probably wanted her to have an abortion and sent her way to have an abortion, and then she instead gave the baby up for adoption? Woo! This is so good. It's gonna be so good. But yeah. But anyway, we gonna finish it. We gonna finish this live. I hope everybody enjoyed the live. I'm trying to fix my hair. I gotta get out of here, y'all. I gotta go. I have family in town. One of my cousins is here. She's celebrating her birthday with us this week, and she lives out of town. Well, she used to live here, then she moved out of town. Now she's back this week and she literally just got back. She really just pulled in like an hour ago. And my other cousins was like, is you on your way? Is you coming? Because I told them I would be there, after the football game, when I went live earlier. Y'all saw me at the football game. And I was like, I'll be there. But then I was like, okay, let me hurry up and get this review out the way. But then my makeup lady came over because she has like new makeup line. And we was testing my skin tone with the makeup. And I just got a little bit behind. So I was like, okay, I'll be there when I get there. It's like 10:15, Lord knows. I think I'm about to be up real late. I'm about to be up real late. But yeah, Candace, we shall see. We shall see. But again, in honor of this Greenleaf premiere, I'm going to need the choir to come into the stand. Altos. Candace, what are you, a soprano? Candace, are you an alto, you soprano, or what? Who else we got in here? We got any tenors? we gonna lead off. We gonna end off in our best Shirley Caesar voice with the theme song. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Hold on. Let me give me a little drink because I'm a little parched. Hold up. Okay. Me, mama, ooh. Me, mama, ooh. I remember choir in high school. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Like Sounds of Music. But anyway, anyway, y'all ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Satan, we're gonna take your kingdom down. Oh yeah. Satan, we're gonna take your kingdom down. You've been building your kingdom all over this land, but that's alright, Satan. Satan, we're gonna take your kingdom down. Hey! That's my jam, y'all. That's my jam. But anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up, y'all. I hope y'all really enjoyed the live. Tomorrow night I'll be back with y'all for we gotta do Queen Sugar, and basketball wise, oh my god, we gotta do Black Ink. I'm gonna do Queen Sugar tomorrow night. Then we'll do basketball wise Friday. Yeah, so we won't be too behind. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta go kick it with my family that's in town. They just pulled up like an hour ago, so I'm about to go kick it with them. So y'all enjoy y'all evening, and as usual, Primetime Squad, stay safe, be blessed, and I'm out. Deuces. Good night.